Hello students, welcome to Exergic Aptitude channel. I am Madhurima and today we are going to continue with our lesson on tenses. In the previous video we learnt about the past tense. Today we are going to learn about the present tense. So let's get started. Present tense is used for actions that are happening in the present. That means we are referring to the time period of now. Present tense can be classified into four types. So we have the simple present tense, the present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. Let us look at each of them individually. Let's start with the simple present tense. In our lesson on the past tenses, for simple past tense we had seen that simple past is used for events or actions that happened in the past, that started and finished in the past. So you might think that the simple present tense is then used when we are talking about actions or events which are happening right now, but not quite so. The simple present tense is used when we want to talk about actions or events which are generally true in nature. So when I am stating a fact or when I am stating a general truth, that's when I use simple present tense. For example, I teach at a school downtown. So it is something that is true in general, it's a fact, it is something that I do. So I teach at a school downtown, that's when I'm using the simple present tense. Similarly, the earth goes round the sun or the sun rises in the east. When I'm talking about a general statement or a fact or a truth, that's when I'm using the simple present tense. Similarly, a negative sentence would be, I do not watch movies too often. So I'm adding a not after the present tense of the verb do. I do not watch movies too often. A question would be, do you like ice cream? Right? The simple present tense is also used when I'm talking about things that happen on a repetition or when I'm referring to timetables or when I'm referring to schedules. For example, I work on Saturdays. So it's something that I do repeatedly, repeated basis. Every Saturday I work. So I work on Saturday. Even for timetables and schedules, we use the simple present tense. For example, the bus comes at 3 p.m. So the bus comes every day at 3 p.m. Or the train leaves at 6 p.m. So every day the local train leaves at 6 p.m. Right? Similarly, I can say I go to church every Sunday. So when I'm talking about a repetition or I'm talking about a timetable or a schedule, something that is done on repetitive basis, that is also when we use the simple present tense. Right? So we use the simple present tense for two instances. Firstly is when we are making a general statement which is true or which is a fact, and we also use the simple present tense when we are talking about an event that happens as per a timetable or as per a schedule or on a repeated basis. The second type of tense we have is the present continuous tense. The present continuous tense is the one that is used when we are talking about actions that are happening right now. For example, I am speaking, you are listening. So these are sentences which are in the present continuous tense, right? For example, I am watching a movie. A negative sentence would be, it is not raining right now. So right now it is not raining. A question, when are you going to Canada? Right? So how do I recognize the sentences in the present continuous tense? I'm looking for the ing version of the verb. Right? So I am listening to music or we are listening to music. Right? So this is a present continuous tense. The present continuous tense is also used when we talk about a planned one-time event in the future, and that is when we use the phrase going to. So when I say going to, this is a sentence which is in the present continuous tense, but I'm talking about an event in the future. For example, he is going to the doctor tomorrow. So it's a one-time event in the future and it is already planned. I am going to meet him in the evening. So it's something that I've already planned. It is something that is going to happen in the future. It's probably a one-time event, but the sentence in itself is in the present continuous tense. Another situation in which the present continuous tense is used is when we are talking about the nature of a particular person, or we are talking about a particular habit. For example, she is always losing things. So I'm referring to this habit of hers that she is always losing things, and I'm using the present continuous tense for it. It doesn't mean that she is losing something right now, but it's something that she does in general. So it's a habit of hers or a nature of hers, and that's when I'm using the present continuous tense. Another example would be, I am always forgetting people's names, or she is always annoying me, right? So these sentences are in the present continuous tenses, but it doesn't mean that it is something that is happening right now. She's not annoying me at the moment, but it is something that she does. It's a habit or a nature of hers. So the present continuous tense, we can see, is used in three scenarios. Firstly is the very basic, when we are referring to actions that are happening right now in the moment. Secondly, it is used when we use the term going to, when we talk about a one-time planned event in the future. So I am going to meet her tomorrow, or he is going to the doctor, or we are going to Ireland next month, and so on and so forth. And lastly, it is used when we talk about a particular nature or a particular habit of a person. So she is always forgetting her keys, for example, right? The next type of present tense we have is the present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is used when we want to express a general life experience, or we want to talk about an recent happening or an event in our lives which is very much connected to the present, or which is connected to the now. For example, I have bought a new car. So I have bought a new car falls under the category of a life experience. It also is a recent happening. It's something that I've done recently, and it is connected to my present. So I have bought a new car. It's something that I've done quite recently. Another example, Ramesh has never been to Italy. It's a negative sentence. Ramesh has been to Italy will be the positive form. So Ramesh has been to Italy is a general life experience for Ramesh, or Ramesh has never been to Italy. That is the lack of a general life experience, right? A question, have you ever read Premchand? Right? So this is when we use present perfect tense, when we are talking about a recent happening or a general life experience. Also, the present perfect tense is used for actions that started in the past and continued till now. So it's something that happened in the past and is continued till now. So when I talk about a general life experience, I'm definitely talking about something that has happened in the past. I'm referring to the past, right? For example, Ramesh has been to Italy is something that he has done sometime in the past. So the present perfect tense is used when we are talking about actions that started in the past, but it is relevant to the present as well. For example, I have not eaten anything since morning. So I have not eaten anything since morning. Since morning, it's in the past. I have not eaten anything. So it's something that I did not do in the past itself, but it is something that is relevant right now. I haven't eaten till now. Even right now, at this point of time also, I have not eaten, right? So another example, they have moved into their new house. So they have moved into their new house. So they have bought a new house and they have moved into it. So I'm talking about something that they have done in the past, but it is something which is not only a general life experience, it is also recent happening, and it is connected to their now. Another example, they have invited us over for dinner. So they have invited us over for dinner. So this again is a recent happening that happened in the past, but it is relevant to the now. So that's when we use the present perfect tense. Firstly, for a recent happening or a general life experience, and secondly, talking about actions that happened in the past but are relevant to the present, right? Lastly, we have the present perfect continuous tense. This is going to be a combination of perfect as well as continuous. What that means is we are talking about a continuing event. Continuous, we are talking about a continuing event, and we are referring to an action that started in the past, continued till now, and we are talking about their continuing nature. right? So we are talking about an event that started in the past and continued up till now, but the emphasis is on its continuing nature, and the emphasis is also on the duration of the action. Perfect continuous tense is always used when we want to put an emphasis on the duration of the action, but it's important for you to remember that the present perfect continuous tense is always used when we want to talk about an event that definitely started in the past and it continued up till now. For example, I have been learning Spanish for 2 years. I have been learning Spanish for 2 years. It's not something that I'm doing at the moment. It's something that I started way into the past. I started 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I started learning Spanish and I have been learning Spanish for 2 years, right? Similarly, it has been raining all morning. So sometime in the morning, it started raining and it has been raining all morning. A negative sentence, she hasn't been working this week, right? A question, how long have you been waiting? So how do we frame sentences in the present perfect continuous? So I need a combination of perfect and continuous. So I'll definitely be having a has or a have, and I'll be having an ing of the verb, and to connect them, I'm going to have a been, right? So has or a have plus a been plus a ing. So it has been raining. She has not been working. How long have you been waiting? Right? I hope that's clear. So the present perfect continuous tense is used when we are referring to actions that started in the past and were a continuing nature and have continued up till now. And what are we emphasizing on? We are emphasizing on its continuing nature, and we are also emphasizing on the duration of the event. So let's take a quick recap of the different types of present tenses there are. The first tense that we have is the simple present tense. Simple present tense is used for actions that are generally true or actions that happen as per a timetable or a schedule or are of repeated nature. For example, Rohan calls Shyam every day. So Rohan calls Shyam every day. It's something that he does every day. So every day Rohan calls Shyam, right? This is in the simple present tense. The present continuous tense is used when we are talking about events that are happening right now. So Rohan is calling Shyam right now. It's something that is being done at the moment. Present continuous tense has got two other usages also. Firstly, when we are using the phrase going to, so Rohan is going to call Shyam is also a sentence which is in the present continuous tense, but we are referring to a future event. So Rohan is going to call Shyam means it's something that he is going to do in the future. Also, present continuous tense is used when we are talking about a perpetual habit or a nature of a person. So Rohan is always calling Shyam. That is also going to be in the present continuous tense. So it's something that Rohan is always doing. Rohan is always calling Shyam, or Rohan is always irritating Shyam, so on and so forth, right? Then we have the present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is used when we are talking about a life experience, a recent happening, actions that started in the past, continued up to the present, but we are talking about its relevance or its significance with the present. We are focusing on its relevance or significance with the present or with the now. So for example, Rohan has gone to Shyam's place, or Rohan has called Shyam this morning. How do I recognize the sentences in the present perfect, or how do I frame a sentence in present perfect? I need to have this has, right? Or we can have a have. So he has gone to Shyam's place, she has gone to Shyam's place, I have gone to Shyam's place, they have gone to Shyam's place, so on and so forth, right? Lastly, we have the present perfect continuous tense, which again talks about actions, which specifically talks about actions that started in the past and continued up till the present, and we are emphasizing on its continuing nature. We are also putting an emphasis on the duration of the event. For example, Rohan has been calling Shyam for 2 hours now. So he has been calling Shyam for 2 hours now. That's what I want to put an emphasis on. The fact that he has been calling Shyam for 2 hours. So he started 2 hours before and has been calling till now. And I want to put an emphasis on the fact, on the continuing nature of him calling Shyam. right? How do I frame a sentence in the present perfect continuous? I'm looking for a has, a been, as well as an ing version of the verb. So this brings us to an end of our lesson on present tenses. Each of the different present tenses has got quite a few varied kind of applications. As we saw, we understood the different circumstances in which each of them can be used and how to recognize or frame sentences in each of them. And also we saw some supporting examples in the form of affirmative, negative, as well as interrogative sentences. Go through the lesson once or twice more. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.